Thousands and thousands of people are ditching major cities across the country. Have you ever wondered why bustling cities are now seeing a mass exodus? Today, we're looking into the stories of 10 cities people are fleeing right now. Discover why over 30,000 people are searching to leave Los Angeles in just the last few months alone. Stay tuned, and we will uncover the surprising reasons behind this urban flight. Recent data has shown a surprising shift in where people are choosing to call home. Nationwide, 24% of home buyers search to move to a different metro area, according to Redfin. But what's driving thousands to pack up and leave the cities that they once loved? Well, we'll explore Redfin and Yahoo News, the migration trends, to see what they have to say. Also, if you live in one of these cities, let me know the real deal in the comments. Are you seeing people move from your area as well, looking for a new home? Let's take a look. First up, Los Angeles, a city where dreams are made of, and often where they fade. Despite its iconic skyline and star-studded streets, a staggering 33,000 plus people have searched to leave and move out of Los Angeles. The glitz and glamour of Hollywood can't mask the challenges that come with sky-high living costs and dense traffic jams. Los Angeles, known for its vibrant culture and sunny skies, is facing several critical issues that are pushing residents to look elsewhere. Let's break down why the City of Angels is seeing such an exodus. First up, natural disasters. Positioned along the San Andreas Fault, LA is a hotbed for earthquakes. Wildfires are, too, a frequent threat, engulfing the city in smoke and affecting the air quality severely. These environmental hazards are a real concern for many. Water is becoming scarce in Southern California. Ongoing drought has led to stringent water restrictions and rising utility costs, complicating daily life and long-term residency options. Another pressing issue is homelessness. The city streets has seen an increase in the number of unhoused individuals, a crisis that is expanding across many areas of the city. The complexity and challenges associated with this issue can influence perceptions and desirability of living in Los Angeles. Parents are worried too. Some parts of Los Angeles suffer from underfunded, overcrowded schools, and a fight to add more personnel, making educational quality a significant concern for families thinking of their children's future. The fast-paced life here, especially in the competitive hubs of entertainment and tech, also can be a stressor. Not everybody finds the constant hustle appealing, especially for those looking for a more relaxed lifestyle. And then there's the cost of living. With the median home price hovering around $982,500 and the highest state income tax in the U.S. at 14.4%, it's no surprise people are seeking more affordable pastures. All of these factors contribute to why many are leaving Los Angeles. It raises serious questions about the future of California's economic and social landscape. Despite the allure, the city of Los Angeles is proving too costly for many residents. Now, let's take a bite out of the Big Apple, where 33,000 people are looking to get out of there. New York City is a place that's unmatched in vibrancy and culture depth, and it's at a crossroads. Despite being a magnet for dreamers, doers, many are finding the city's challenges too steep a price for living in the heart of it all. From Wall Street to Broadway, let's uncover why some New Yorkers are swapping city lights for sunnier days to places like Miami. First up, the high cost of living. In New York, everyday expenses soar well above the national average. With a median home price at $800,000, even groceries, dining out, and a simple cab ride can quickly drain your wallet, leaving residents feeling that financial squeeze. Then there's the noise and the congestion. New York thrives on a hustle and bustle, but the constant noise and crowds can be overwhelming. The city's pulse is unrelenting, often turning the quest for peace and tranquility into a far-off dream. Space also comes at a premium here. Many New Yorkers live in apartments that are so small that every square inch of their apartments counts. And the high rents make finding a comfortable living space a major challenge. In addition, you have public transportation woes. Despite boasting one of the most extensive transit systems in the world, it's often plagued with delays, maintenance issues, and everything in between. Commuters are frequently packed into subway cars, grappling with unpredictable schedules that disrupt their daily routines. Even the weather plays its part. Unlike the milder climates many are searching for, New York presents a dramatic range of conditions, from scorching summers to frigid winters that can add another layer of challenge when you're considering living in New York. which is why some people are moving out. The job market is fiercely competitive, attracting top talent across various industries. This level of competition can lead to significant stress and job insecurity, prompting some to seek opportunities where the pace might be a little bit slower, but the quality of life is higher. All these factors culminate in quality of life issues that can lead to burnout. The city's ongoing struggles with cleanliness and public safety, combined with the rapid pace of daily interactions, force many to wonder whether or not New York is still the place for them. Lastly, the lack of personal space is a constant battle, both in public spaces and private homes. The close quarters can be suffocating, pushing residents to seek environments where they can stretch out. Let's turn our gaze to San Francisco. Why are so many deciding to leave the city by the bay? Well, the tech boom has driven housing prices sky high, prompting 26,000 plus people to look for new horizons this year. San Francisco, famed for its rolling hills and iconic landscapes, is at the forefront of technology and innovation. But beneath the surface, several issues make living here increasingly challenging. First off, let's talk about housing. The median home price in San Francisco has soared to a staggering $1.4 million, marking a 4.8% year-over-year increase. For many, the dream of owning a home here is slipping away, driving them to more affordable regions. The city's unique geography, with its limited space for expansion, exacerbates this issue. Residents face crowded living conditions and smaller living spaces. This could be a major drawback for those of you who need more space. Public health is also a pressing concern, with a significant unhoused population affecting the city's public spaces. Despite the ongoing effort to address these issues, the path forward is filled with challenges. And commuting, well, that's another story. Even with a robust public transit option like the BART and the Muni, residents often find themselves mired in delays and severe traffic during their daily commutes, which prolongs everything. Contrary to the popular image of sunny California, San Francisco is often blanketed with fog and chill, which isn't everybody's cup of tea. The varied microclimates across neighborhoods can also be a surprise for newcomers. Moreover, the city's significant wealth gap places high-income tech employees in stark contrast with communities facing serious economic hardships, fueling social tensions and a sense of disconnection within the community. Despite its status as a center of innovation and its undeniable charm, San Francisco's escalating costs and evolving challenges are pushing many to reconsider their futures here. Seattle, known for its lush landscapes and booming tech scene, is experiencing a shift. Nearly 20,000 residents are searching for sunnier and more affordable places to live. But what's dimming the Emerald City's charm? Seattle offers a blend of natural beauty and cutting-edge technology, but living here comes at its own set of challenges. Let's start with the weather. Seattle's reputation for rain goes beyond the stereotype. It's a daily reality. The persistent gray skies are a significant turnoff for those that are accustomed to sunnier, drier climates, influencing many to seek brightness elsewhere. The cost of living here has also skyrocketed, especially in the housing market. As a major tech hub, real estate prices have soared, making it incredibly difficult to find affordable housing. In fact, the median home price in Seattle is $847,500, a figure that's daunting for many. Traffic congestion is another growing pain. As Seattle has expanded, so has the traffic problem. Frequently ranked among the worst in the U.S. for slow-moving traffic, contributes to long and stressful commutes, frustrating residents daily. Rapid development has also transformed Seattle's neighborhoods, sometimes at a cost of its older cultural charm. This has led to a sense of loss among longtime residents who yearn for the old Seattle they once knew. Social connectivity is also another issue here. Often referred to as the Seattle freeze, newcomers sometimes find it difficult to make social connections with locals who are perceived as polite but distant. This perception of a cold social climate is something to consider when deciding to move here. Additionally, Seattle's position in an earthquake-prone area adds a layer of risk. The potential for significant seismic events remains a backdrop of concern for residents. Despite the picturesque setting and thriving job market, these factors make Seattle a complex choice for many. The city's shifting dynamics are prompting a reconsideration of what truly makes a place feel like home. Next, we head to the heart of the nation, Washington, D.C., where even the allure of power and prestige can't keep everybody around. 16,100 more people are looking to cruise right on out of DC, with many finding refuge in quieter, less costly surroundings like Maryland and Virginia. Let's get into the finances first. DC's living expenses are towering, with a median home price of $644,950. For those outside of the high-paying jobs with the government and private sectors, these costs can be prohibitive. The cost of living is 53% higher than the national average, which is crazy, which can be a problem for those who are looking to bring their costs down. The city's political climate is another major factor. It's woven into the very fabric of daily life here, with constant debates, protests, and politically charged environment. For those seeking a more laid-back lifestyle, this intensity could be a bit overwhelming. Safety concerns also play a part, as certain areas struggle with high crime rates, making security a major consideration for families and individuals alike. And commuting in DC can be a nightmare, with notorious traffic jams and scarce parking spaces making daily travel a significant hassle. Tourism also plays a role in the city's challenges. A major destination, particularly during the cherry blossom season and summer months, public spaces can be overcrowded. This detracts from the residents' enjoyment of the city. Having that many people around could be an issue for some. Then there's the weather. The weather here can be stifling, with hot and humid summers that deter those accustomed to cooler and drier weather. Educational opportunities vary greatly as well. While DC boasts of some excellent private schools, the public school system has one of the lowest graduation rates in the country. This is a concerning factor for parents and grandparents and guardians alike. Washington, D.C. remains a city of monumental significance and dynamic cultural richness. Yet for many, it's a challenge and it outweighs its charm. As more people seek for peace and space in neighboring states, we see a reshaping of what life near the capital can mean. Turning our attention to Chicago, the Windy City's charm is being tested by some formidable challenges. With 10,500 residents choosing sunnier skies and lighter tax load like Florida, let's explore what's driving this exodus from one of America's most iconic cities. Chicago is renowned for its rich history, cultural depth, and passionate sports fans. Yet, despite its vibrancy, residents are facing multiple difficulties that make living here increasingly challenging. Starting with the weather, known locally as the Hawk, Chicago's winters are famously brutal, featuring biting winds and heavy snowfall. This harsh climate is a significant deterrent for those who long for milder conditions. On the financial front, high taxes are a major concern. Illinois ranks high on the list for tax burdens in the U.S., with property and sale taxes taking a substantial toll. In fact, a report by WGN9 noted that Illinois has the worst overall tax burden in the nation, absorbing about 13% of the median family's income. This financial strain is causing many to reconsider why they're living in Chicago. Safety issues also play a part, with Chicago grappling with high crime rates. Though there's been a downward trajectory and trend on certain crimes, the overall impact on community well-being and quality of life remains a significant issue. Economic disparities further complicate life in Chicago. According to Smart Asset, the city has the 10th largest income inequality gap among U.S. cities. This disparity affects access to quality education, healthcare, and job opportunities, deepening the divide between different segments of the population. Job vitality is another pressing issue. While Chicago serves as a critical economic hub, the instability of certain industries has led to job insecurity, affecting the city's ability to retain its workforce. Urban density and living space constraints also pose challenges. The high density of Chicago's urban environment result in smaller spaces and less privacy, which can be especially difficult for those who are accustomed to more room. While Chicago continues to be the city of immense cultural and economic importance, these challenges are reshaping the lives of its residents. As more Chicagoans opt for warmer weather and financial relief, one can only wonder what the future of urban life will be in the Windy City. Now, let's journey to Boston, a city steeped in history and academic prestige. But even with its cobblestone charm and intellectual buzz, many Bostonians are looking north to Portland, Maine for more serene pace of life. Boston is undeniably attractive, offering a blend of cultural richness and top-tier educational institutions. Yet, several factors are nudging residents towards the exit. Let's start with the housing market. In Boston, the real estate scene is fiercely competitive, with high demand and low supply, leading to fast-moving markets and often sales above asking price. With a median home price of $819,500 and a family income requirement soaring, Smart Asset reports you need at least $125,000 to live comfortably and on upwards of $300,000 per year to comfortably raise a family. Potential residents must seriously consider whether the financial strain is worth it. The weather here mirrors the city's historic challenges, rich and yet demanding. From biting cold, snowy winters to hot, humid summers, the climate here demands a level of resilience from its residents. Traffic congestion is another significant hurdle. Despite a robust public transportation system, Boston struggles with severe traffic congestion, making commuting time a consuming and frustrating ordeal. This, combined with the city's historic and compact layout with its narrow streets and older buildings, complicates daily the commuting time and affects the quality of life in those spaces. Speaking of its layout, Boston's compact city design presents unique challenges. The city's narrow streets, as I mentioned before, and the dense architecture can make you feel cramped. The limited personal space can also complicate everything as you navigate the city. Boston's blend of historic allure and modern challenges make it a city of contrasts. Next, we turn our gaze to Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, steeped in history and renowned for its vibrant culture as well, along with the culinary scene. Despite its charms, 4,300 people are trading cheesecakes for mountain steaks as they move to Denver. Attracted by the outdoor adventure and thriving job market, Philadelphia offers a rich tapestry of experiences, but several issues prompt residents to seek new horizons. Starting with crime rates. Some areas of Philadelphia have high incidence, which can be concerning for potential new residents looking for a safe living environment. However, there's a silver lining. The violent crime rate in Philly has shown to decline according to recent reports from ABC News, bringing a ray of hope to those concerned about safety. Another significant challenge is the tax burden. Philadelphians face notably higher wage taxes compared to many neighboring areas. This financial pressure can be a strong deterrent for those looking to maximize their disposable income and make the cost of living increasingly difficult to manage. The city's infrastructure also poses an issue. Roads, bridges, and public transit systems are aging and less reliable, which complicates the daily commuting. There are some changes coming, though, as the city recognizes these challenges and has a $350 million infrastructure plan aimed at revitalization. However, there's no clear timeline for completion. The wait can be lengthy. Regarding the cost of living, while not as high as New York or Boston, Philadelphia's living costs are on the rise, particularly when it comes to housing. To live comfortably in the city, individuals need to earn $92,000+ per year pre-tax, or for a family of 2 working adults with 2 kids, a combined income of $231,379 is required annually. While Denver has been a beacon for those that are seeking balanced life between urban amenities and natural beauty, not everybody finds their forever home in the mile-high city. Denver's popularity has come at a price, literally. The cost of living has risen sharply, with home prices soaring and demand increasing. This economic pressure is pushing some residents to seek more affordable living options elsewhere. The cost of living is 10% higher than other major cities in the U.S., and the median home price is $600,000, which is an increase from just last year. The city's rapid growth has brought about significant congestion and strains on infrastructure. What was once a selling point, Denver's accessibility and ease of navigation has become a challenge for many residents. Despite boasting over 300 days of sunshine each year, Denver is not immune to the climate challenges. Residents face increasingly smoky summers due to wildfires in the region, which can affect air quality along with heat waves that are projected to increase more frequently. This can impact your overall quality of life there. As Denver grows, so does the separation. Some neighborhoods have seen a rapid gentrification, pushing long-term residents out and changing the community fabric. The same mountains and trails that draw people to Denver are becoming overcrowded, which is another issue, which can detract from the outdoor experience for many residents. Denver continues to attract thousands with its vibrant lifestyle and economic opportunities, but for some, the city's rapid changes and growing pains prompt a search for a quieter, more sustainable living environment. Next up, Portland, Oregon, often celebrated for its progressive cultural and natural beauty, has seen its fair share of residents choosing to leave, and that's around 3,400 people. While Portland was once known for its affordability compared to other West Coast cities, recent years have seen a significant rise in the cost of living. To live comfortably, you will need over $110,000 per year. Meanwhile, couples living with 2 children would need to make a combined income of just over $289,000. On top of this, the housing prices have soared. The median home price is $498,500, making it difficult for many residents to keep up financially. In recent years, Portland has experienced a wave of political and social unrest, which has impacted daily life in the city. Frequent protests and the response to them have caused concerns among some residents, prompting them to seek stable environments. Portland faces a significant homelessness crisis that has increased by 8.5% from 2022 to 2023, and the state only has enough shelter beds for 42% of the unhoused people, according to Portland State University reports. The city's struggle to address these issues effectively have been a pain point of contention and concern for many residents, even with the city's initiatives for change. As Portland grows and continues to change, some longtime residents feel like the city is losing its quirky, small-town feel that once was defined by it. This sense of loss has led some to seek communities where they feel closer and they feel like they belong. Despite the reputation as a hub of creativity and outdoor living, Portland is not immune to these challenges that other major cities are facing. These factors combined have led to some residents reconsidering their long-term plan and whether or not Oregon's largest city is the best place for them. Now, many of these cities have a plan for resurgence of their cities and they are moving forward into the future. But for now, people are still searching to move out. If you've been thinking about relocating to another city, I've got agent partners across the country that I can connect you to that will take really great care of you. Just click the link below. As we've seen, high costs, changing lifestyles, and the search for comfort are driving an urban flight like never before. What's your take on this urban migration? Let me know in the comments. Hey, did you find this video helpful? Then hit that like button. And if you're feeling my vibe, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that you don't miss a thing. And I'll see y'all on the next one.